They continue to risk their lives.
Even
operations guaranteed by all parties, supplies across conflict lines and as well as peace efforts. However, we are also pledging nearly 140 million euros to respond to. This sum goes towards humanitarian
foreign to these settings. Just to help with
there has to be some intervention on the humanitarian crisis. So today's meeting brought together the entire European Union, global institutions, the UN and others, WHO and so forth, and all these together, even with the World Bank, have now made commitments to intervene on a humanitarian basis to the tune of $2 billion to try and help the people of Sudan. McHugh, their target was 4 billion, but they got 2 billion. This tells you that the conflicts globally are overstretching many countries, and that is why it is becoming difficult to meet what the original target was. But nevertheless, 2 billion is very, very significant. It is also important what the president here said. He said that war crimes cannot go unpunished, okay? Because war crimes are being committed in Sudan by the warring parties. Two, they made it very clear that their vested interests from regional and non-regional actors who are fueling this conflict for their own selfish gains. They must be stopped. And then the corridors must be opened to allow for humanitarian assistance to Sudan directly, and also to the countries that are hosting the several refugees that are running. So why is Kenya here? Kenya is here, and we are standing in solidarity with our African brothers and sisters, because conflict in Africa is causing a lot of upheaval. And unless we also participate in resolving these issues directly as Kenyans, as Africans, as the AU, we are doing disservice to the continent. So President Ruto sent us here, sent me here to be part of this process. And we have made a commitment, a pledge of $1 million. It may not be as big as the other pledges, but it is the symbolism that goes with it, that we as Africans must also put effort, no matter how modest it may appear in comparison to others, to solve our own problems. So the president, as you know, has been nominated as the one to lead the reforms in the African Union. We in Kenya also are offering a candidate to lead the process of the African Union as chair. Now, what this comes out as is also, it is also important that we are part of the solution and not part of the problem. So that gesture is supposed to send that message that we as African countries must also come forward and support each other in a moment of crisis.